Hey guys, welcome to NewsWatch, your source for consumer news, technology, and movie reviews. I'm Andrew Tropeano.
And I'm Michelle Ison, and we have such a packed YouTube show for you today.
That is right. We're talking about some movies that you gotta check out.
We're also hitting you with some tips on how to maintain your garden.
And then we're gonna review, obviously, some top technology that you're gonna want to check out.
Love technology.
Love
It's a packed show, so get ready because NewsWatch starts now.
Here we go. Welcome back. So before we get started, make sure to let us know that you love NewsWatch by clicking the subscribe button below.
Don't forget to do it, but now we're going to check out some technology from the past few weeks.
Enjoy. As soon as smartphones and tablets hit the scene, the ongoing debate began about how much recreational screen time kids should spend on them.
And the problem isn't going away either. Parents are rightly concerned about the mental development of younger kids who spend way too much time with their eyes glued on those tiny screens.
How much time should kids spend on games and social media?
I'm not sure there's a one answer fits all here, but if you put the power of the screen time in the hands of the parents, they can make that decision all on their own.
That's where Timeout IQ comes in.
Timeout IQ is the only AI-powered app available that both satisfies the needs of parents to manage their recreational screen time of their children unobtrusively, while also keeping the little ones' minds sharp with interactive science and math-based gamification challenges.
The app includes a growing library of quizzes and challenges in various subjects, including math, science, geography, and English.
Parents have access to controls that allows them to set daily screen limits and options of what educational content they want displayed and when.
Timeout IQ's built-in AI function learns responses and tracks strengths and weaknesses on each subject and automatically increases the level of questions and challenges.
You can monitor usage as well as the number of questions and challenges and what they've got wrong and right. You have the option of awarding more screen time, especially if they are acing their questions.
Set bonus time to add automatically if they answer a certain number of questions right.
Outside of invaluable educational content, we want to make sure kids are resting their eyeballs and minds and avoiding constant screen inundation. The Timeout IQ app is available in the Google Play Store and will soon be on the App Store.
If you're a parent concerned about your kids, do check it out.
Does anyone know an easy way to back up their pictures and videos without it being a hassle? No one? That's what I thought. Timemark is an emerging brand out of Taiwan that is dedicated to providing safer and more convenient intelligent storage devices for users to back up their data. Timemark's first product is the incredible Livecore, which is an iPhone accessory complete with a machine learning algorithm and its accompanying app. It's so simple to use. All you have to do is plug it in and it automatically backs up and organizes your photos and videos on your iPhone. This means you don't have to manually go through and sort them out yourself. Livecore does all the heavy lifting. Using smart grouping technology, this storage device recognizes people and places, collects your memories, and streamlines your photos and videos in date order so you can easily find what you're looking for. In other words, the next time you want to show off a photo, you won't have to go digging around to find it. To use it, simply sign in with your Apple ID and turn on iCloud Drive in your settings. Now plug in your nifty Livecore and it will automatically get to work backing up and storing your media. You can only link one Apple ID to your Livecore, so you'll be the only one with access. There's no subscription needed, which is amazing considering this little workhorse can support up to 2 terabytes of data storage and up to 500,000 photos. And if you're still on the fence, what separates Livecore from something like Google Photo is privacy protection, where your photo is backed up on a local drive instead of in the cloud, keeping your memory safe and protected. You can purchase Timemark's Livecore storage device today by heading over to Amazon and searching for Livecore. Taking care of yourself, especially your mental well-being, sometimes requires guidance towards the right path. That's exactly what you'll get with the Portages app. Portages is a whole-person, science-based mobile app that guides you through a personalized mental health and well-being program to overcome your feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression, transforming your habits and improving your overall well-being. The word portage literally means to carry your vessel and your gear on a path from one body of water to the next as part of a greater journey. In the same way, improving your mental health and well-being requires intentionally moving your mind and body through multiple paths of change on your journey to feeling happy, healthy, and fulfilled. In other words, becoming your best self. The Portages app provides a self-guided behavioral change program to help you discover where you are and where you could be. It's built on a strengths-based, whole-person health model that includes 4 worlds of living, encouraging a whole-person view of well-being through your internal, physical, external, and spiritual worlds. There are 3 health practices in each of your 4 worlds of living. Health practices are your everyday actions, thoughts, and emotions that determine your vitality. Portages improves your readiness to successfully change habits and behaviors on your unique journey to self-betterment. Finally, there are 36 portages that help you develop the skills needed to achieve mastery of each health practice. These elements make up the Portages program. Now, when using the app, you'll periodically complete a brief self-assessment to determine how well you're doing. This assessment then produces an easy-to-understand profile designed to help increase your self-awareness. You'll receive a personalized mental health and well-being program. Now you're off on your journey. You can also set customized nudges and alerts that work for you and your life. This will help you remain mindful, intentionally focusing on your journey every day. Portages is developed by world-class mental health experts and is based on science and what really works. By approaching self-betterment with a results-based program, you'll find yourself on a gradual but rewarding journey to self-awareness and an overall healthy well-being. For a mere $6 a month, with the first month free, you'll be on your way to a more fulfilling and whole life. Download the Portages app today in the Google Play or App Store. Most Bluetooth speakers on the market tend to be easily overwhelmed outdoors without a natural acoustic environment.
Drowned out by other noises and unable to produce that oomph that you'd expect, the experience winds up being a disappointment. Enter the Deemer Box.
Under the umbrella of the Zach Brown Collective, Deemer Box is a dual speaker producing unmatched sound quality, clear audio, and powerful bass.
With Bluetooth capabilities, you can pair up to 6 Deemer Box speakers to create a complete outdoor sound system.
It's perfect for parties or a pleasant backyard barbecue.
With crisp highs and punchy lows, you're getting a professional-grade audio experience, perfectly accentuating any activity that benefits from some tunes.
The waterproof design means you don't have to worry about the rain or the speaker falling overboard if you bring it out on the boat.
What's more is the Deemer Box seconds as a waterproof case, allowing you to store your wallet, keys, and phone, keeping them safe and dry.
But it doesn't stop there.
This crush-proof powerhouse is built to last with a sturdy design for even the most active use.
Giving you more than 40 hours between charges, you can get the most out of this incredible outdoor Bluetooth speaker.
Get yours today by going to deemerbox.com. Electronics impact almost everything in our daily life.
In a world gripped by the COVID pandemic, companies have embraced new technology solutions to maintain business operations and connect with consumers.
Now, while there are plenty of companies out there with amazing portfolios of technology and products, what about the company behind the companies?
And what we mean is, what about the team that develops all of the amazing tech to create the chips and displays that provide advanced electronics for a broad spectrum of companies?
That's exactly who we are highlighting today.
EMD Electronics, a business of Merck KGaA, Darmstadt, Germany, is leading the charge towards advancing digital living in a global pandemic.
EMD Electronics' product and service portfolio was designed to enable the future of electronics in a data-driven world.
They offer the broadest portfolio of semiconductor and display materials and provide industry-leading delivery and storage of specialty chemicals and gases.
Semiconductor materials are what allow electronics to operate at all.
They enable the transmission of communications, information, and signals.
EMD Electronics is pushing the boundaries on what's possible, unlocking the potential for smaller, faster, and more energy-efficient devices.
Its delivery systems and services provide high-quality delivery and storage of specialty chemicals and gases to safely guard the molecule of semiconductor and display materials during fabrication.
Then, of course, there's Display Solutions, which shapes the display technologies of tomorrow with its innovative liquid crystals.
And their global footprint is only getting bigger, with more and more companies employing their materials and products.
Recent acquisitions have significantly enlarged their footprint and investment in R&D and production in the US and more specifically, Arizona.
You can learn more about the cutting-edge developments at EMD Electronics by going to emd-electronics.com. New innovative tech is one of our favorite things.
Right, we're obsessed with showcasing the hottest new gadgets like wearables and audio devices.
Today, it looks like we get to showcase an awesome new product that's both of these things.
That's right, Fauna was founded in 2019 with the goal to revolutionize the world of audio wearables and create a natural, immersive sound experience.
They quickly proved to be masters at fitting tiny, powerful speakers into small audio devices and thus giving us the best quality of sound possible.
Fauna audio glasses were designed to fit seamlessly into your lifestyle.
These revolutionary audio glasses pull double duty, protecting your eyes while also providing the most vivid sound experience of your life.
Listen to your favorite music, get lost in an audiobook or podcast, or make that important phone call with crystal clarity.
The audio technology is beamforming, meaning the sound travels directly into your ears without major leakage, allowing for privacy, knowing that you're the only one who can hear it.
Now, that by itself is cool, right? But what makes Fauna audio glasses truly remarkable is that you'll still be able to perceive your surroundings and hear what's going on because your ear canal isn't obstructed.
They're Bluetooth, of course, allowing you to connect to your computer or mobile device.
To control what you're listening to, simply swipe on the temples of the glasses.
You can choose from 4 designs, including sunglasses or blue light glasses for when you're spending a lot of time in front of your computer screen.
Easily charge your glasses by placing them in the USB-C charging case.
No need to plug cables directly into the glasses.
You can purchase this transcendent designer accessory by heading to wearfauna.com.
Gliolan is an oral solution the patient drinks prior to surgery that helps the neurosurgeon locate the brain tumor under the blue light filter on the surgical microscope, where the malignant tissue fluoresces a red-violet color while normal brain tissue appears blue.
There are currently over 700 surgeons trained on the use of Gliolan in almost 250 centers in the US, with over 80,000 patients benefiting from the advanced solution worldwide.
Find out more by visiting gliolan.com.
All right, Michelle, I want to talk about a movie. You ready?
Okay. What?
Tom Clancy's Without Remorse.
Literally know nothing about it.
All right, so let's break it down. You know who Tom Clancy is?
Yes.
You know who the main actor is, Michael B. Jordan?
Love him.
There you go. That's all you need to know.
All right.
Have you ever seen any of the Jason Bournes, Taken, John Wick?
Taken, yeah.
Have you seen any of the John Wicks?
No.
Okay. Well, it's kind of similar to all of those, except with Michael B. Jordan, and it's like a military movie-ish. Okay. Anyways.
Doesn't really tell me much.
Comes out on Amazon Prime today.
Okay.
And
are you going to be streaming it later?
Definitely.
Definitely.
I mean, I love Amazon Prime. Second favorite streaming service.
Okay.
Anyways, so Trevor and I sat down to talk about the film in today's Movie Talk. Check it out. What's up, guys? Movie Talk here. We are talking about a great movie, but before we get into it, I want to introduce Trevor. He is taking the place of Juan today. Juan is down for the count. He got his second shot of the vaccine and is feeling it. So, anyways, welcome, Trevor.
Appreciate it. Hold your applause. Hold your applause. No, keep them coming.
There you go.
Okay.
Today, we are talking about Without Remorse, Tom Clancy movie featuring Michael B. Jordan. What do we know about this movie?
So, essentially, basic plot from the trailer is Michael B. Jordan is an ex-Navy SEAL. He has a family. Russians come to his house. They shoot it up. His wife dies. Michael B. Jordan loses his rocker. And now he's attacking Russia.
Very simple and straightforward. Also, one thing to note, it wasn't just his wife, it was his pregnant wife. So that makes him double mad. Yeah. It looks really good. It's obviously, so a little bit of background. Tom Clancy is obviously a massive writer and novelist. He does pretty much all espionage, military stuff, right? He wrote this in '93, and it's part of the Jack Ryan universe or film series. Not part of the TV show Jack Ryan, but part of the film series.
Does that mean they can bump into each other? We can get a Tom Clancy versus Jack Ryan movie.
That'd be interesting. Director is Stefano Sollima. Great Italian name. Director of Sicario 2 and a bunch of other Italian movies. So we know that's going to be intense and gritty and like have that bass like boom, 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 boom. What else do we know?
I did see that the director of photography is Philippe Roselat. I hope I said his name right. He shot Fantastic Beasts. He shot 2 of the Sherlock Holmes movies. So we kind of know what the look is going to be. It's going to be very actiony, very fast paced, but there's going to be those little moments where you kind of pause in your seat like, oh, That was a nice shot. Look at that camera move. I see you out here.
Knowing those background details is actually important because it really does give you insight into what to expect with the film. That way you're not going in thinking this is going to be, you know, some Oscar-worthy type of film, but you know it's going to be action-packed and fun and entertaining. So
Exactly.
Also, what day is this movie released? It's released today, and it's they're going the route of a lot of other films where they're releasing it on a streaming service, and in this case, it's Amazon Prime. So you guys can watch it after this immediately. So what are you thinking? You gonna see this movie? You excited for it?
I feel like this would be a nice, great. I feel like these guys have actually had a chance to kind of adjust for the setting that we're in right now. A lot of these movie theaters, they were in the middle of production before quarantine was a thing. These guys had a chance to adjust, and so like they like this movie is probably built to be seen at home. So it becomes an event at home. So I'm looking forward to seeing that aspect of it, just to see how it plays out. Some movies just feel like an event, like Star Wars, Infinity War, you know, like that's meant for a movie theater. These ones, like this movie is obviously not. It feels like it's probably gonna be like 24-ish.
Yeah, I actually agree. Yeah, I might even get the countdown. All right, guys. Well, anyways, let us know when you see this and then you actually see the movie, what your thoughts are on it. Anywhere you watch NewsWatch, let us know on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, AMC, or on newswatchtv.com. And also let us know how Trevor did in his first movie talk. I thought he did a great job. So,
hey guys,
how did you rate yourself?
Amazon rating, you got to give me at least a 4. Like, I don't want the 5. Give me the 4, 4.5. You know what I'm saying?
So you'll get some 3s and 5s. Yeah. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the movie.
Peace out.
So are you seeing it?
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, that's not your movie. Your favorite movie is The Holiday. So that gives you an idea.
Great choice.
Anyways, next up, let's head back to the highlight reel to check out some of our favorite technology from the past few weeks. Social media is essentially the new reality.
Most of us check in on our preferred platforms several times a day to see what's up with our social circle and the greater world around us.
But despite the abundance of engagement on social media channels, it seems like we've hit a plateau as far as innovation goes.
So where is social media going to go from here?
Well, it's taking to the skies with the world's first 3D social network, Fly.
Modeled after the real world, Fly has created entire cities where you can interact directly with your friends, businesses, and communities, all in an effort to bring the social back to social apps.
It seems like these once social networks have descended into divisive platforms where insults and hate have taken a front seat.
Fly attempts to bridge that gap, integrating users back to their neighborhoods and society at large by fusing visual and social elements, allowing them to interact with posts and stories in the cities they live in and the places they frequent.
Every building and location has its own timeline.
Simply click on it to see all the posts, stories, anecdotes, and experiences laid into the social fabric of that location.
And by linking relevant stories to real locations, Fly is also restoring context to social media.
Imagine being able to create a timeline anywhere you find yourself.
All you have to do is drop a pin and post your story or experience.
Your unique experience is now inextricably linked to that location.
Fly also respects your privacy. That means it doesn't track your location and others won't know your location at all.
You can post anywhere on the globe from wherever you are without revealing your exact location.
And you can even get a bird's eye view for each city by using the Explore feature to see all users' posts in the city or neighborhood.
You can download the Fly app on the Google Play or App Store, or head on over to fly.live.
And because Fly is new, you get to secure your unique username today before someone else reserves it.
While there are certainly legitimate cases for lawsuits brought against medical practitioners, there are numerous cases where frivolous lawsuits have been brought against a practice causing untold damage. Litiscape exists to mitigate the risks physicians take when seeing patients. The possibilities of the software are endless.
I had the idea for Litiscape after the third time that my father, a physician, was sued for malpractice on frivolous charges, and we discovered that it was an individual who had sued several other physicians before him. Then, as I prepared for and entered medical school myself, I interviewed countless other physicians who told me similar stories about how their careers had been severely damaged or even ruined by litigation. Litiscape is a healthcare risk management company. Our innovative software allows providers to protect themselves from all manner of exploitation. Additionally, the software gives them access to important information that might help them provide better care for the patient. For example, it may alert them of past drug use or recent DUIs. Also, because of the decreased risk exposure our software permits, we're able to negotiate with the malpractice insurance carriers to provide premium discounts for our clients. Seeing the pain that my father went through each lawsuit, the mental, emotional, physical toll, all of those were even more severe than the financial toll, which for independent physicians is significant because every hour they have to spend away from their practice defending a lawsuit, even if it's baseless, it's thousands of dollars that they're losing from not being able to work in their practice.
Sign up for a free trial today at litascape.com.
Being successful in business relies heavily on making connections.
This is especially true when you're just starting out and you're on the hunt for a job, or better yet, a career.
But where do you start when you don't even have a foot in the door?
Well, your best bet in today's digital world is to start using Pikamite.
At its core, Pikamite is a career management app that helps job seekers and freelancers build their top 100 valuable contacts, stay connected, and get job referrals that help them stand out above the competition.
Meet people in your area or from all over the world.
Unlike LinkedIn, where connections range in the hundreds or even thousands, Pikamite helps you focus on those 100 connections where value can be exchanged and not forgotten in a sea of contacts.
Think of this unique career management app as a CRM for people looking to make and build authentic, meaningful connections.
Users have access to all the tools they'll need to make this happen, including scheduling follow-ups, adding a video elevator pitch, and of course, the ability to add notes and save contact information.
For those really serious about forging a career, there's a subscription option available where they'll gain access to additional resources that allow them to schedule messages, add their resume or e-portfolio, upload contacts for contact management, and even download contacts for marketing purposes.
With a seemingly endless stream of resume bots beating you out at every turn, it's time to get an edge over the competition.
Strike out and secure that career by building and maintaining relationships that garner you referrals that make you stand out.
Get started with a Pikamite career management app today by downloading it from the Google Play or App Store or on your Android or iOS device.
Most of us can agree that clean water and clean air are essential to living a healthy life.
Unfortunately, these just aren't guaranteed.
And in the midst of a global pandemic, the dangers of the air we breathe are even more prevalent.
Luckily, we found Quare to help us get through this new normal.
The company worked with air purification experts to create a second layer of protection in the form of a new age wearable air purifier.
Thus was born the Plasma Mini.
This convenient wearable uses bipolar ionization technology to kill airborne contaminants around you, which is the same technology used in hospitals, hotels, and airports.
The Plasma Mini generates both positive and negative ions around the wearer's breathing space.
The ions actively seek out airborne contaminants like viruses and bacteria, killing them on the spot by extracting their life-sustaining hydrogen bond.
In that way, they can no longer reproduce and are neutralized, returning to the air as moisture or natural gas.
Other air purifiers use negative ions, which merely sink contaminants onto surfaces.
With the Plasma Mini, you'll notice fresher air immediately, feeling safer in public.
With up to 10 hours of battery life, you'll be able to use it throughout the day, especially with the color options that make it easy to adapt to different outfits.
You can get your Plasma Mini today by visiting quare.co.
Restaurants and bars have had a tough year, so they can use all the help they can get. With restrictions, closures, and finally a glimmer of hope that they may be able to open to full capacity in the near future, they need to take action to maximize their profit margins. Never has proper inventory management been more important than it is right now, and that's where Sculpture Hospitality comes into play. So what makes Sculpture Hospitality best in class for bar and restaurant inventory management?
For over 30 years, we've helped thousands of clients in the hospitality industry improve their profitability. As pioneers in inventory management, we've carved solutions to fit the needs and the budget of our customers. We help manage your inventory, simplify your ordering, and work with you to create custom reports to help you better understand your business. The key to effective inventory management strikes the perfect balance between technology, support, and localized expertise. As the global leader and a trusted brand in inventory management, we offer innovative technology solutions through real people who are committed to getting you real results.
With Sculpture Inventory's platform and reporting analytics, operators are able to achieve full transparency of how their bar or restaurant is performing. They can either uncover high-level data points or dive deep down in a granular level. Users have the choice to get the numbers they want to see. Sculpture offers a variety of customized packages and service levels for food and beverage establishments across the globe. So operators can do the entire inventory process themselves or have a local sculpture consultant take over the whole process. It's entirely up to them. Either way, Sculpture will help them every step of the way and go far beyond inventory and ensure their business thrives. Find out how to get started today by visiting sculpturehospitality.com. It's no secret that a good night's sleep is directly linked to good health.
Whether or not you get a good night's sleep can often determine whether your physical or mental health are strong or less than optimal.
So what can help you get a good night's sleep?
The RhinoMed Mute Nasal Dilator.
But what exactly is a nasal dilator?
It's simply a small, flexible plastic stent that's anatomically designed using ultra-soft, medical-grade polymers.
What it does is gently and comfortably hold open your nasal passages all night long, so you can breathe easier through your nose.
The patented nasal technology behind Mute leverages the physiology of the nose to optimize your breathing, so you sleep better and snore less.
And that's good news for you and your bed partner.
Mute works by gently holding open the nasal passages, and it's been shown to increase airflow during sleep by an average of 38%.
This can reduce the severity of your snoring by a whopping 75%, all of that without drugs or medications.
If you suffer from issues that can block your airways, issues such as chronic congestion, sinus infections, allergies, or a deviated septum that can block your airways, you probably already know they can rob you of sleep and cause you to snore.
The Mute Nasal Dilator is comfortable, safe, and effectively opens your nasal passages so you can close your mouth and breathe through your nose.
With Mute, you can breathe more, snore less, and sleep better.
Mute is available at Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Amazon, or at mutesnoring.com.
All right, gardening. You love gardening. Am I still building you the above ground box?
Please.
You want like 2 of them, right?
Yeah, I want a really big one.
It's very easy to build them. It's just about putting
But I
wood
just would rather you do it for
Okay.
me.
Are you gardening this year a lot?
I'm trying to, man. My time is really thin these days. So
Well,
last year I had much more time. It's at the start of the pandemic.
oh, interesting. Well, it is time to get into the gardens because it's getting warm. It's April. It's time to do it. So, but there's also indoor plants for people who don't have balconies and outdoor spaces. So Juan and I both wanted to give some tips on outdoor and indoor. Enjoy. What's up, guys? Andy Tropeano here in Washington, D.C., standing in front of my house where I've got a ton of different types of flowers and herbs and plants, front and back of the house. Today I want to give you some tips on how to make sure that your plants are surviving and doing their best. One is watering in the morning. Make sure you water in the morning. You don't want to water at night because that can actually make your roots freeze if it gets cold. 2, mulch. Make sure you mulch. Mulch is so critical because it basically stops weeds from growing, and it also keeps water and humidity down in the earth rather than escaping. Next is get a healthy mix of perennials and annuals for your flowers. It's good to have those because you have ones that are no work because they keep coming back, and then you can mix up with new ones. So that would be your annuals. Next is give your plants good food. So I always do a combination of compost, manure, and then good garden soil. You continuously do that, you're gonna continuously have bright and beautiful flowers like these guys. And then it's also just de-weeding, taking care of them, giving them love, and don't stress it out. Let's go to the back. We're here in my backyard. It's not quiet right now, but we're looking at my herb garden, but also got a lot of edibles like tomatoes and peppers. My tips for back here for taking care of your edible items is make sure, again, watering early in the morning. Don't do it later on, but if you need to, because it's hot, watering twice. Think about what you're feeding your plants. Compost is literally the best thing you can possibly be giving to them. It's also a great way to recycle. And then finally, I've created a little bit of a support system up here for certain plants like tomatoes that can get a little top heavy in fall. But listen, gardening is super easy as long as you do some easy steps and take care of your plants and treat them well. They'll pay you back with tons and tons of things. Herbs cost $2 for a bunch when you can get it for free for the entire summer and spring and fall. So it's a great time of year. Enjoy your garden, take care of it, and reap the bounties of it. Cheers, guys. All right.
What now?
Do you... I'm just
What
coming
now?
at you with questions.
Okay, what?
Have you ever used compost before?
No, that's way too much work for me. I'm sorry for all the environmentalists. Love the good planet, but...
That's disappointing. It's a really good way to recycle some of your used stuff.
Okay, well, Green Tech Innovations is a startup that provides innovative green solutions, especially those aimed at the often overlooked sector of street lighting. The company offers cutting-edge solutions that reduce carbon emissions and improves profitability for users. Their most groundbreaking technology to date is the Solar E-Light.
Solar E-Light is a smart street lighting system which provides a new way to make street lighting profitable. Powered by solar energy, it produces enough electricity to be self-sufficient, with also re-ejecting surplus power into the grid. Traditionally, street lighting has been synonymous with huge costs for cities. With the current environmental challenges, we need solutions that can effectively change the way we consume and produce energy. That's why we have come up Solar E-Light, which does just that. Green Tech Innovations bifacial solar panel is a smart solution that optimizes the energy output by using the light reflection behind the panel. This in turn maximizes the profitability of surfaces dedicated for solar energy.
Find out more about the Solar E-Light by visiting solarimpulse.com.
Weather prediction is important for planning activities, and so we rely on weather apps to tell us what's what.
Unfortunately, weather apps, even the most popular ones, are unwieldy and often confusing.
That's especially true when you're trying to gain some prediction on a more granular level.
What we need are weather apps that consider the user's perspective and what we find useful.
That's exactly why the weather and radar apps by Weather Online are some of the best on the market.
Weather and Radar is an app that uses an innovative technology mix to produce accurate but easy to understand forecasts for your area. The app features an interactive weather map which can be used to track incoming weather fronts, storms, rain, wind, and even temperature changes so that you are always prepared.
In contrast to other weather apps, Weather and Radar use a balance between artificial intelligence and human added value to develop the most accurate and reliable forecast on the market. Our team of expert meteorologists and programmers are always working behind the scenes, tweaking the forecast, and improving our algorithms so you're seeing the best forecast wherever you are. If you enjoy a detailed breakdown of forecasts, our app posts a news stream section where our team dives into the forecast and talks about the most exciting and impactful weather news.
Weather and Radar is backed by more than 25 years of experience in the industry. Our team of over 140 people are working together every day to serve our users, giving them a clear and concise picture of the weather and how it impacts their lives at their own time, wherever they go.
Try the Weather and Radar apps by Weather Online.
Simply search for Weather and Radar USA in the Google Play or App Store and download it today. Success in global sales relies on knowing and understanding not only the language of a specific region, but the style of that area's marketplace. That's even true when you're selling on Amazon and want to optimize for worldwide markets. YLT Translations is an Amazon-dedicated translation agency that helps sellers expand into all international marketplaces.
YLT Translations is not your regular translation agency. We are an Amazon-dedicated translation agency, which means that we help sellers expand to all international Amazon marketplaces. And we have a very big team of 60 native translators who completely understand the world of Amazon. We have highly trained expert team of Amazon translators, tailored services to each client, dedicated account manager for each client, great turnaround time, and competitive pricing. Our clients come to us when their listings are underperforming, and then we fix their listings because we have really good keyword research strategy. So keywords are going to sell your listing, and this is what we really strive to do, follow our keyword strategy. And a lot of our clients have grown from 6 to 7, 7 to 8, and 8 to 9 figures because of us. Without keywords, nobody will be able to find your product. And that's the whole point with Amazon listing translations. Amazon's service offers only machine translation, and that's basically the same as using Google Translate for your listings. And if you've ever used Google Translate on holiday, you'll know that it can often cause more harm than good. So in addition, regular translators don't know how to perform this, and this is the biggest difference between them and us.
Find out more by heading over to YLT-translations.com today. Building a company is a lot like building a house.
Now, there are stages that you must go through in order to bring it to eventual fruition and establish yourself as a going concern.
If you've ever started your own company, then you know the real make-break of a new company is the seed stage.
This is where many new startups fail because they don't have a real handle on how to launch into a fully realized company with a product to offer.
If you're at the seed stage and you need help to move forward, check out Indigo Technology.
Indigo serves seed stage tech companies that want to get to market quickly, on budget, and without having to build an internal development team.
Indigo's Idea Launch program provides tech startups all the resources they'll need to create a proof of concept and garner the funds to successfully move to the future.
For those ready to build their product, Indigo's proprietary software development platform Onyx includes a suite of pre-built building blocks commonly found in applications, allowing technical products to move to market with lightning-fast speed, thanks to minimal development requirements.
You see, when most tech startups are at the seed stage, they typically start software development from scratch, which is a massive undertaking.
Consider the logistics and costs associated with the development of each product.
We're talking missed deadlines and the agony of burning through funding you so desperately need.
That's why the Idea Launch program and Onyx platform is essential for any tech startup looking to make it through these early, crucial steps towards the realization of their dream.
The Seed Stage Accelerator takes care of all the heavy lifting in both the idea and product stages.
The future is attainable and you shouldn't have to struggle to get there.
Find out more about the one-of-a-kind Idea Launch program and get started today by visiting indigotulsa.com. A website or app is only as good as the data in it.
In actuality, a website or app is only as good as the quality and easy assimilation of that data.
Charts and interactive content enable us to grasp raw data in a meaningful way and make informed decisions.
Including the best charts available should be a top priority if you're building out a website or an app that is entrusted with providing useful information.
And that's where Highcharts comes in.
Highcharts was founded as an answer to the frustrations website builders had with the inept plugins that just weren't getting the job done.
Used by 80% of the top 100 companies in the world, Highcharts is a tool that makes it easy for developers to add interactive charts to web and mobile projects of any size.
Let's take an example. Let's say an online newspaper wants to visualize election-related statistics.
The developer of the company would turn to Highcharts and use the library to create a graphic showing all of the information in one easy-to-grasp chart.
They would then implement the chart directly into their online platform.
Simple to use and able to clearly visualize complex data, this is where the world's big players come to chart.
There's no lack of options to choose from to create your cutting-edge visualization.
You'll have access to an extensive library of charts that meet your exact needs with easy-to-understand documentation.
And because they are compatible across numerous platforms, including smartphones and tablets, there's no limit to the charting capabilities of Highcharts and your success.
You can find out more and get started building out high-quality, engaging charts today by heading on over to highcharts.com and try it for free before you buy.
Well, guys, that is it for today's episode of NewsWatch. Make sure to let us know that you love us by clicking the subscribe button below.
But you can always see more of us at newswatchtv.com or by following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it, we're on it.
That's right. But for now, thank you for watching NewsWatch.
Your source for consumer news, technology, and movie reviews.
I'm Andrew Tropeano.
And I'm Michelle Ison.
And that's all we got for you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.